See this story wrap you in warmth and bring you restful sleep. Moonlit Friendship. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a human named William and a mountain sprite named Marigold under the moonlight. Under the tender embrace of a silvery moon, a young human named William sat on a grassy hill, looking up at the sky dotted with sparkling stars. His heart was filled with wonder and a sense of peace that only the night could bring. In the stillness, a gentle rustle caught his attention. Emerging from behind an ancient oak tree, a mountain sprite with golden hair and velvet wings appeared. Her name was Marigold. Marigold had an ethereal glow, her presence blending with the moonlight, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity and warmth. William and Marigold had first met when William was wandering through the forest one moonlit night. He had stumbled upon a hidden glade where Marigold and other sprites were dancing in the moonlight. Intrigued by the sight, William had stayed hidden, watching them with wide eyes until Marigold noticed him and, instead of being frightened, invited him to join them. Now, sitting together on the hill, they shared stories and dreams, their voices mingling with the whispers of the night breeze. Marigold spoke of ancient times and the secrets of the forest, while William shared tales of human adventures and his dreams of exploring the world beyond. As they talked, the moon climbed higher, casting a silver glow over everything. They laughed and sang, creating memories bathed in moonlight. When the night grew late, they sat in companionable silence, watching the stars shimmer. With a gentle sigh, Marigold took William's hand and promised that no matter where his adventures led, the moonlight would always bring them together. William smiled, feeling a deep connection to his friend and the night. Together, they watched as the first hints of dawn approached, bidding farewell to the moon, but knowing it would always light the path for their friendship. Let's continue with another peaceful journey. The Miraculous Bond of Angelonia and Snowdrop. This story is about a bond between a girl named Angelonia and a fairy named Snowdrop that brought about miracles through love and courage. In a peaceful village nestled between verdant hills, lived a young girl named Angelonia, who had eyes as bright as the morning sun. She often roamed the meadows, collecting wildflowers and humming melodies that echoed with her joy. One evening, as the twilight shimmered with hues of pink and gold, she stumbled upon a tiny, injured fairy lying among the flowers. With delicate wings as white as snow, the fairy's name was Snowdrop. Angelonia's heart filled with anxiety, and she gently swooped Snowdrop up, bringing her to a cozy nook in her home. There, she tended to Snowdrop's wounds with herbal remedies and soft whispers of courage. As days turned into weeks, Snowdrop's strength began to return, and a magical bond formed between the girl and the fairy. Together, they discovered a world of miracles, where flowers bloomed at a touch, and stars danced above them in a night sky illuminated by their happiness. One day, Snowdrop revealed to Angelonia that she had been fleeing from a storm of dark magic that sought to engulf her world. Determined to help her beloved friend, Angelonia vowed to protect Snowdrop at all costs. With her pure heart and unyielding spirit, she stood against the darkness, guiding Snowdrop to safety. Their combined strength radiated a powerful light, dispelling the shadows and restoring peace not just to the fairy world, but to their village as well. Angelonia and Snowdrop's bond proved that love and courage could spark miracles, creating a legacy of hope that would be remembered for generations. Let's begin another chapter in tonight's journey. Frisia and Akalafa, the laughter in the forest. This story is about the heartwarming and joyful adventures of Frisia and her panda friend Akalifa in a lush green forest. filled with laughter and enduring friendship. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, green forest, there lived a cheerful girl named Frisia and her best friend, a lazy yet lovable panda named Akalitha. Frisia had a bright, sparkling smile that could light up the darkest of nights, and her laughter, a melodic symphony of joy, echoed through the trees. Akalitha was a clumsy, chubby panda who loved bamboo and naps under the warm rays of the sun. One beautiful morning, as the dew on the leaves sparkled like diamonds, Frisia decided to plan a day of fun adventures for her and Akalitha. "Let's laugh until our bellies hurt," she explained. They began their day by exploring the forest paths, the birds singing sweet serenades above them. Akalitha tripped over a log and his round body rolled down a gentle slope, and Frisia's infectious laughter filled the air. They played hide and seek, with Akalitha always being hilariously easy to find due to his giggles and not so stealthy ways of hiding. They stumbled upon a glade, where a small brook gurgled softly, inviting them to rest. As they lay on the grass, Frisia decided to tell Akalitha a joke. "Why don't pandas like fast food?" she asked, with a mischievous twinkle in her eye. Akalitha blinked, thinking hard before shrugging in surrender. "Because they can't catch it." Frisia burst into laughter, and Akalitha joined in, their giggles harmonizing with the sounds of the forest. They made a habit of telling each other jokes, each one more ridiculous and laughter-inducing than the last. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, they found a cozy spot near a towering oak tree. Exhausted from their day's mischief, yet still chuckling, they shared their favorite memories of the day, each recount bringing a fresh wave of laughter. Frisia looked at Akalitha with loving eyes. "I'm so glad we have each other," she said, and the panda nodded sleepily. Under the canopy of stars, with the moon as their guardian, they drifted into dreams filled with more laughter and joy. And so, in the heart of the lush, green forest, the laughter of Frisia and Akalitha continued to echo, a testament to their undying friendship and the simple, heartwarming joy of shared moments filled with laughter. The new chapter begins, soft and sweet. Bluebell and Catfly's generous thoughts. This story is about the bond between Bluebell and Catfly, who together spread kindness throughout their world. Once upon a time in a quaint village surrounded by lush forests, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Bluebell. She always wore a blue dress decorated with tiny bell-shaped flowers that matched her name. Bluebell was known throughout the village for her acts of kindness, whether it was helping an elderly neighbor carry groceries, mending a child's torn toy, or sharing freshly baked bread with the hungry. One day, while exploring the forest, Bluebell stumbled upon a small hidden grove bathed in golden sunlight. In the center of the grove stood a towering, gentle troll named Catfly. Rather than cause fear, Catfly was known for her benevolence. She had moss green skin and long, flowery hair, and her eyes gleamed with warmth and wisdom. Although trolls were often misunderstood, Catfly had always found joy in helping the forest animals and protecting the wilderness. Bluebell, feeling a sense of wonder, approached Catfly carefully and introduced herself. To her relief, Catfly greeted her with a kind smile and a gentle voice. As they talked, they realized they both loved helping others. Over time, Bluebell and Catfly formed a strong bond and decided to combine their efforts to make their world a better place. Bluebell taught Catfly how to bake bread, which the troll then shared with the forest creatures. In return, Catfly showed Bluebell how to make herbal medicines from forest plants. With their combined knowledge, they set up a small clinic in the grove where they provided food, shelter, and care to anyone in need, be it a lost traveler, an injured animal, or a weary villager. News of their generosity spread quickly, and soon people from near and far visited the grove to receive help or simply to bask in the kindness that flowed from Bluebell and their acts of generosity also inspire others to be more compassionate and supportive in their own communities, creating a ripple effect of kindness. As the seasons changed, the grove remained a place of warmth and comfort. On snowy winter night, a terrible storm hit the village, and many homes were damaged. Bluebell and Kefla worked tirelessly to provide shelter and food for those affected. They lit bonfires to keep everyone warm, and shared hearty stews that filled everyone with hope. When spring arrived, the villagers, grateful for the duo's help during the storm, planted a beautiful garden in the grove in their honor. Flowers of all colors bloomed, and the air was filled with the sweet fragrance of gratitude. Bluebell and Kathleen continued their work, driven by their generous spirits, always finding new ways to help those in need. Their friendship remained strong, uniting human and troll in a bond that showcased the true power of generosity. And so Bluebell and Kathleen's grove became a symbol of kindness and a beacon of hope for all who heard their story. Good night, and may peace fill your night.